Salutations, and welcome back to yet another episode from the Tales of Kartonia. So, last time we finished up that building, at least the exterior. I did patch up those that I forgot to do last time. I did think about changing those middle sections to be the same as this one, but a lot of them are just too wide, so I decided to keep that. Also gives a bit more, difference between the two buildings. And not only that, but the interior of that building is a lot more varied, so it's not as necessary to have a bit more fancy wall on both sides. I have been farming wood, as you might see, and I still find that I'm running a bit low, but we'll come to that later. I also changed the torches and placed down glowing pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns officially. It's okay, I guess. Those two spots and that one over there were a bit problematic with lighting, so I just threw something down, hoping it works out. I guess it does a bit. I finished up the border with birch wood planks, but I didn't want to have a huge surface of just birch, so I changed it up with a bit of hay. Got lots of saplings. Probably should take some back to base to be used as fuel in the forges. So that's what I did here. Apart from that, not very much has changed. A lot of time has been done chopping down trees, but unfortunately not a lot has changed. So, what I'm going to do today is going to build a little tower over here. Here to be precise. Why? Well, this is a large open area. I don't like it. And, well, I do kind of like it, but it doesn't suit the style of the rest of this place, so that's why I'm going to change that up. And the whole build is really horizontal. By that I mean it's low and flat. So if you stand from a distance and look at it, which I did 2 episodes ago, something like that. And if you do that, I just need to go back there anyway to get some wood, because I forgot that. So yeah, if you stand somewhere over here, and that has a little bit of verticalness to it, but still not that much, but that's just flat. That one sticks out, but apart from it looks very boring from a distance, because it's just one line. So we're going to change it up, build a tower, give a proper place for a bed. We'll need some wood. Let's grab more. As soon as a bit more of these grow, I'll check. So how... that's not a lot, but it will go for a while. Just checking the bone meal status. And you still have to grow. Yeah, these always had more to begin with. So there's that. Anyway, let's get back there. It's not going to be extremely extravagant, or I need wood. Oh. Sometimes I really do wish I thought of everything at once instead of pedaling back and forth. Anyway, what was I trying to say is that the tower isn't going to be very complex and unique and interesting, very, very classy, but it's just a little tower. Just you know, bit plain, maybe even. Just going to take all the woods. And I don't want it to stick out too much. So there's that. There might be fences in that one. Yes, there are. Oh. And not few either. And let's bring you as well. Now we're at it, we might as well bring all of that. And okay, am I able to carry all this? I don't know. Oh, well, that worked out. Let's keep it at this for now. I'll kick out the flower in a minute, so we'll have some more space in our inventory. But yeah, let's put you to 3 and you to 1. Let's just do it as a pillar. There we go. So far, no mobs have tried to enter through that, which is good. They have stood close, but they haven't never gone through. And I hope that stays that way. Alright. This is going to be one of the pillars. So is this. And this will become a pillar. And so there will also be one over here. Let's lay that out. That will be almost. This is going to a separate building, by the way. Did my block just go through the nether? I need to get that back. Wood? Wood? No? Where's my wood? Well, anyway, you can see I started working on this nether tunnel. It's far from finished. Where is that wood? I didn't drop any, did I? Right. Let's carry on. No. Like that. At least for now. It does look a bit big, I guess. Let's build it up a bit to see if it really is that big. When you actually, you know, do something with it. Yeah, this is getting really big really fast. I have an idea. Ow. Let's build a stairway. Not to heaven, that's a bit too high. Don't need to go all the way over there. At least not anytime soon, I hope. You should be wood, yeah. So they're going to be this tall, the first floor. And then it will have a slightly slimmer, going even higher. Let me build the legs first, maybe even part of the first floor, and I'll be back with you. Well, I stand corrected, that zombie just walked in. Which could be very bad news for us. So, gonna take a little bit of a sleep. Maybe that scared me for a bit, but I was only a mule. Well, I guess it's okay to give you a first status update. Status report, whatever. Haha, burn. And I am realizing that my spider protection system is actually protecting them as well. Oh well. It's the price I'll pay. So this is the first platform. I'm not sure if I'll fill this in or not. Probably will though. I hear... Oh! Hi! Whoa! Ah! Well, that looked more heroic than it was. Well, I hope that finished them all off. Let's ditch this again. No, not that. Not over there. There. So this is the first ring, I suppose. I'm probably going to put a fence around it. I might as well just do that right now. Though, if I do that, this is going to be higher. You cannot walk up to that, but it's more for the looks thing anyway. So something like this, all safe, nice and dandy. We'll increase that. It will be higher still. Little roof kind of thing going on there. Eventually. I think I want one higher. Something like this. And yeah, this is alright. And next layer is going to be a bit higher, and I think this is going to be the center. The contour, if you will. Will that work? Can I jump this? Yes, I can. Well, I guess it will work out. Maybe. Let me fiddle around a bit for a while. So, that's the tower. I really like the way it looks, but I'm afraid it sticks out a bit too much. Well, it looks okay compared to that, but with the rest of that building, I don't know. It does stick out. The thing at the top has a torch in it, so that should light up like a bit of beacon in the night. But yeah, let's take it a little from up close. I'm not going to change it anymore yet. This is the very below. We need to transfer all of this to that floor. So we have just the 4 beams. I added this beam, goes all the way to the top, and is the ladder. This is the floor, nothing special there. However, these beams have a specific purpose, because these wooden logs don't go all the way down to the bottom, so something must hold them up. That's what these cross beams are for. They give it a bit more depth. I added one layer of cross beams and yet another layer which holds those cross beams up, as you can see. I think that's a cool little detail. You don't see that often. You go up. It's the first floor, nothing really special. Added heads to make it a bit more like that. These things are the struts holding them up. They're really big, but I couldn't find an alternative, and letting them out looked really derpy. So we just got torches for the light. I hope it's enough light. Yeah, it should be. And those are actually stairs, and those are upside down slabs, just like these are. But the stairs just gives it a bit more. The whole thing is actually held up with some effort. What have we got here? It shows just plain birch beams, not heads, because that will be really busy then. And this gives really nice view of stuff like the wheat and the land over there and tree farm. So this is the observatory, I guess you could call it, in a way. So here's the bed. Some more chests are going to be placed around here, so that this part of the floor is empty. Alright, I'm going to drop off a little bit of, actually most of my stuff. And we'll head over back to Kartonia itself. Here we are, back at Kartonia, just when the moon is rising. I did gather some more wood and put some saplings in the forge. And this has been the sink of my wood. Have I added a lot of more floors? Well, no. But remember I mentioned a outer ring and an inner ring to the wall? Well, here's the outer ring. It has been placed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4 is 32 pillars extra. Each pillar roughly 40 to 45 in height. So yeah, that just kind of explains why I'm running out of wood really fast. Anyway, it is working rather well. I'm actually amazed by the fact that we have so much gunpowder and so few bones. I wish we had more bones. We'll have to soon build a shop to contain all those materials. But the outside is far from done, because it looks like a huge wood tower now. And of course we are going to build a wall. But I also want those columns I keep using. Normally I use either that or that, but this structure is so big in height that I decided to go for a bit different look. Oh well, actually, I just thought of that. It goes like that, and like that, and like that. So from the side it looks a bit more interesting than just this, almost. And what may actually work as well. Yes, I'm holding shift because no, that one's definitely better. So, here we go. Let's take a look from further away, so we know how it actually looks like. Here we are. So that's okay. If it was only 1 in height, it would be dwarfed by the sheer height of that building, because it's only going to get bigger. And let's take a little angled look at it. Yeah, that's okay. I wouldn't say it's smashingly beautifully great, but it's okay. What also might be a option is bring them out 1 more. Almost like that. Something like this. Maybe even that. No. So how does that look? Run. No. Then they would have to be higher, to be honest. Because now they look... No, they just look like pears. Very fat at the bottom. And another pillar over here. So while I'm building these, I'll talk a bit about newer snapshots. The newest one isn't on the wiki last time I checked, so I'm not quite sure what's in it. But in all the last snapshots there was that button super secret settings. And it seems like they're going to be doing something with shaders. Because in your F3 there is an extra line here that says which shader it is using. And when you click the super secret options, you get many different strange distorted effects on your screen. Maybe I'll take a look at that with you guys in a sec, but that's a maybe. So I'm still not going over to the snapshots. It's a bit too unstable and too big of a change. And yeah, I don't want to risk it. That's the gist of it. No. But when it does come out, we'll probably start a new project. I hope you don't hear all of that noise in the background. I live in a flat and someone is doing some sort of construction. Like a couple of floors up. But because it's a flat and everything is connected, sound travels. A bit of a sciencey thing. You might not expect it if you do not know it, but sound travels fastest through solid stuff. You know, you think, oh, I can hear it because sound travels really good in air, where you usually observe it, but no. You may have seen those cowboy movies where the cowboys or Indians would place their ear on the ground and they could hear a herd of buffalo from miles away. That's actually true. Because sound travels really well through solid, aka the ground, you can hear them from a much greater distance. The same actually goes for the sound I'm hearing now from the guys upstairs. It travels through the solid because they are banging against the... Oh dear. Crowd control. Stupid feather falling. Get that in there. Not even a piece of equipment. But do I have a workbench here? Crafting table? No, I do. So as I was trying to say, sound travels faster through solid. Also, because it's faster, it also goes further. Did I have one over there? Yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah, I did. That one didn't supposed to be there. Oh dear. Wow, lots of ums. So, you might wonder, why do walls stop sound if they are so good at passing through sound? I mean, a wall between two rooms actually helps you hear less. Well, whenever sound changes between a phase, so from thin air to solid, it loses a lot of its power. And because a wall means the sound has to go through air, through surface, through solid, and then through air again, it loses its power twice. But if you hit the wall directly, like construction work, then you skip that part where it loses power. So the sound gets carried pretty well. Anyway, bit of science for you. No, most of you probably not that interested in it, but oh well. I am. Yeah. So we're almost done here. I keep forgetting how I'm doing that. That's really bad. That and that. Right. Almost last one. There we go. What? A baby with feather falling, really? I'm probably going to change that. Yeah, really. No, nothing special still. So, it's a bit more cramped outside, but then again, you're not really supposed to be on the outside. But it looks a bit better now, in my opinion. It's going to do this, as it has become our style. And this. Right. I might actually make a portal there as well. A portal. Well, portal is kind of a good word, I suppose, but usually associated with different things. A doorway, that was the word I was looking for. I'm having that a lot lately. Just very common words. Boom, forgotten. Like the word disassemble. I needed that for a story and I just could not think of the word. And I thought, well, if I think of it in Dutch, maybe I can find a translation. So I was thinking really hard, but I couldn't find a word in Dutch either. That was kind of embarrassing. But somebody gave me the word and I was really happy about that. Let's see. So the inside, not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. Probably not too much. Not going to add even more wood. I really like the sound of him dying. Does that make me a bad person? Maybe. I'm thinking about crossbeams. Maybe I do those too often. Well, anyway, let's take a bit of chicken. Let's just get this over with. I'll think of something. Maybe I'll place it back. I don't know yet. We will see in due time. So that looks. Well, I think it's okay. Of course, we need more relief still, but it's a start. Well, it will have to do. And that will also have to do for today, as it also beckons the end of this episode. So I do genuinely and now I just lost what I was trying to say. Unfortunately, that's not very new. But I really do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any suggestions or the like, then I'll be happy to hear them. So until next time, my name is Kartosael, and I hope to see you again.